Alright guys, so it's official. North Dakota Governor has decided to put a couple hundred National Guardsmen into the mix for the Dakota Access Pipeline protest. And this is in opposition to the Standing Rock Sioux. And this looks like it's absolutely true. There's not much coming out about them being there at the very moment, but they are on their way. The words from the governor and all the things that I've seen are that they're there to augment the law enforcement or police authority there. North Dakota Governor Jack Dalrymple has activated National Guard ahead of today's ruling on Standing Rock Sioux Tribe lawsuit against the U.S. government over a $3.8 billion Dakota Access Pipeline. U.S. District Judge James Boasberg is set to rule today on an injunction in a lawsuit challenging the Army Corps of Engineers' decision to issue permits for the pipeline, arguing it violates the National Historic Preservation Act. This comes as 1,000 people representing more than 100 Native American tribes are gathered along the Cannonball River by the Standing Rock Sioux Reservation and resisting the pipeline's construction. It's been described as the largest unification of Native American tribes in decades. So this is a big deal here. There's a bunch of people involved. Governor Jack Dalrymple, Amy Goodman, the U.S. District Judge James Boasberg is set to rule today on an injunction in a lawsuit challenging the Army Corps of Engineers' decision to issue permits for the pipeline, arguing it violates the National Historic Preservation Act. And basically thousands of people representing more than 100 to 200 American tribes are gathered in Cannonball River, Standing Rock Sioux Reservation to resist the pipeline's construction. A bunch of guys were talking. You've already seen my videos, guys, and were maced. Dogs had attacked them. The security that they're using is G4S, which are known for their brutality all around the world. They're even in charge of prisons in certain countries dealing with political dissidents. So all these people here are back and forth going through dialogue. So this is a big deal here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a little bit on this. I'm going to put about probably about
100 additional guardsmen from the 191st Military Police Company will be on standby and could be deployed at any moment. The governor made the announcement at a press conference on Thursday.
Because of the increased and prolonged need for law enforcement resources, I have asked General Dorman to make available some North Dakota National Guard personnel to support law enforcement and augment their public safety efforts.
U.S.
And that's, ladies and gentlemen, how you get the Army against the Native Americans once more. And it looks like they have set up at least some kind of barricades. They don't anticipate live fire, but they do anticipate same things that happened to the construction workers. You know, the idea they'll tackle, or, you know, the construction workers will get out of hand and they'll start fighting, or the protesters will start fighting. So eventually this is going to go south because the UN, I believe, has already turned down the situation, and the U.S. District Judge, I believe, is still waiting to hear everything, because this does violate a very large law that you did see, and this is a big deal. The United States government basically went ahead and sold this area to these pipeline companies, or this pipeline company, Dakota Access, what is it, LP or whatever. And when they did that, they violated a long list of situations. So now the Guard is on the ground, or coming to the ground, to set up and basically help out law enforcement. So these guys are not there to help the natives, but it's only a matter of time before somebody, starts throwing rocks at the National Guardsmen and various things of that nature. Also, with responding to whether or not law enforcement did anything or will do anything against the company using who I believe to be G4S as a private security contractor, using the Mason, the canines. It's my understanding very quickly that the police don't believe anything major has happened and that they will not file charges at this point in time, but no doubt that's getting written up as it develops. And no doubt those men, no matter whose private security company it is, are being overwatched by police and law enforcement now. And from what I understand, unless a child's harmed or someone is, no longer able to stand or something of that shape or form, those tactics are at least mainstream legal to use on the protesters. So, National Guard's responding to the Dakota Access protest. They're there to secure the pipelines, basically. Same things they do internationally, they're doing domestically. And I want to show you one more thing real quick to show you who's involved here, because this actually shows you good information here. Let me go up on, nope, gotta go down. Hang on. So these are the people that are funding it: Bank of America, HSBC, UBS, Goldman Sachs, Wells Fargo, among others. So we have big-time government banks bringing in the National Guard to suppress the Native Americans. Same thing they would have done in the 16, 17, and 1800s when they were building the railroads and many other things. This is almost the exact same situation. So I guarantee you at some point this is going to definitely get a little fun. I guarantee you they're going to start throwing rocks at the National Guardsmen and other things. Thank you.